How do you revive GPO from the dead? Well, actually, I have a couple of examples that I can give. The first one is incentivize game modes and endgame content. If you incentivize endgame content, you will be basically giving something the player that has reached max to do. Currently, how GPO works is you basically grind up till the max and then you stop playing until there's a new update and then you start grinding. Now this is good and all, but to create a longevity and to create so people don't leave your game and start to stop, to increase the longevity and increase the play base and to keep the play base at a stable high, you need to create endgame content for the players. PvP and arena, what is endgame currently? You reach max and then I guess some of the player base that reach max go do PvP at arena, some do, some don't. But realistically, what you need is you need more options. You need to add other stuff to do, like many people after they reach max, they want to change their fruits, they want to try out new ones, they want to get Mago, they want to get Pika, they want to get a Logia that they like, they've always wanted. So you need to give them incentive. Nobody likes doing dungeons and you need to give them more options. Currently the only two ways are ship farming and dungeons. You need to give them a third and a fourth one. You could do something that will engage the community and will increase the social factor of the game, and that will also increase play base and make the players that are max actually have something to do in the open world, in the public service, which is good. So what will happen is you'd make bounties be relative to the chance of getting a devil fruit. So the higher bounty you have, it's more likely to get a devil fruit. That and rare devil fruits, that will make it so people will strive to get a better bounty, and that will make PvP in public servers intensify. Now that make ganks and makes PvP and people don't want to lose their bounty, and that will put stakes on the game. That will actually make the game exciting. It make it adrenaline inducing and stuff like that. So you have something to lose, you have something to gain when you enter a public server in which you could gain bounty, so you can increase your chances of getting the devil fruit you've always wanted. Now this is something, an in-game type of content. This is just an example though. You can do any other thing. This is just one example. Another thing is you could, let's say, get titles. Some people like to flex that they have titles, so maybe you could add titles. That's one in-game content. You play ranked for titles until you get a certain amount of wins, and then you can put a title upon yourself to flex. You could make in-game content, like you could get certain type of cosmetics through PvP. Maybe win 50 matches, you get this weapon, this armor, and it's cosmetic, and it's just to flex. There are many other ways you can do, but basically the point is you have to add in content for people that are max. Currently every update it only adds in content, like an island and the boss and a couple islands and the devil fruits. It doesn't add anything for people that are max. It only asks people to do more levels. So from max level, okay, new update to 5, okay, level up 100 levels now. Then you leveled up and they're like, what do you do? You leave. That's what you do after your max. There's nothing to do. There's only PvP and dungeons, and if you have your favorite devil fruit already, why do you need to enter a dungeon? And if you don't like doing PvP and arena, because there's no reason to do that other than fun, if you find it fun, there's no reason. So the game as a whole is dead, other than just playing it for no reason. So truly you need to bring in a reason to play that's not PvP and that's not dungeons. That's the thing. You need to add a game modes. It could be capture the flag, capture the island, 3v3s. You already have that, but I mean different islands, like you have to enter a marine island to catch like a treasury and stuff, like, and take the treasure, and like treasure hunting. You have to find like a certain like chest that's hidden in an island, and basically Sea of Thieves kind of game modes where you compete with another guild and the crew to get the most let's say treasure on your ship. Stuff like that will basically increase the endgame content and the stuff to do when you're finished which will basically increase the stability of the GPO and will revive it, and people will actually find it fun. Currently it's just grind and then wait update, grind and wait update. Like, who is gonna grind and wait update 100 times? It's getting too repetitive, and that's the truth. The GPO is repetitive, and that's the problem. But we speak too long now.